What's going on, everybody? I'm here in the press room at Mobile World Congress 2009 in Barcelona, and just a little while ago I stopped by the Palm Pavilion and got my first hands-on demo of the Pre, and I came away impressed, let's put it at that. Broken the video up into a few different parts so you can check out different aspects of the WebOS and some of Pre's features. This video will take a look at integrated messaging and the card system of multitasking, which is really cool. And by the way, Palm did confirm there will be a GSM version of the phone in addition to the CDMA version. We know the CDMA version is coming to Sprint in the US. Couldn't get details about what carriers around the globe may or may not be carrying the GSM version, but it was confirmed they're aiming to launch them both by this summer. Anyway, let's check out the demo.
Correct. I believe we're just talking about Google Talk. We may be talking about one other instant messaging partner, and I apologize if I don't know that. I want to double check with somebody to see what we're discussing. Okay,
so the Synergy stuff is all wireless sync, kind of like push style. I mean, it's all automatic.
That's a good question. Of course, your Exchange Active Sync is totally automatic.
Right.
If you have like push email, it pushes out your contacts and your calendar events as well.
Okay.
I'd want to double check on the timing for your things like Facebook and the Google.
Right.
I'm not sure whether that's an auto sync in the background or what's the regularity of that.
Okay.
So let's go into email. Speaking of email, you're asking about Hotmail. So this is my Gmail account. You saw that I had both Gmail and my corporate email all in a combined view. This is what we call combined email. The email client, very rich, displays HTML content. If I get an HTML email that has links and has pictures,
you need well, you might not know the answer. But you need to have a special version of an Exchange server to do that. But often that's the case. It only works with Exchange Server 2007 often.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what you guys think.
Okay, that's. I would assume that you would, if you're cutting off your HTML email for security reasons, IT can be sometimes maniacal about that stuff, and rightfully so. Then of course you wouldn't be able to get that on your device, only what's coming from your server. Okay. So let's get out with the concept of cards. If you and this idea of being able to flow between your information, your applications on the device. If you think about devices to date, when you're reading an email, let's say you're reading you're making a new email, and then you wanted to go back and read an email that you were just reading, or you got a new email that came in. That you'd have to save it to drafts, read the new email, right? But with cards,
like Windows Desktop.
Exactly. Each card gets its each email gets its own card. So I can even go in here. I'd open up my email from my friend Paul Venetian. And you'll notice that if I go back to the card view, these both have their separate cards. So very easy to flow.
Consult the information Paul sent you to compose a message to somebody else.
Exactly. Right. So you're just flowing between composing, reading.
And copy and paste quite nicely between the two as well.
Absolutely.
Copy and paste on a phone, what?
That's right.
This isn't an Apple phone, I'm in the wrong booth.
You're definitely in the wrong booth.
I bit my tongue when he went like that before. I didn't want to.
Okay, so what else can I show? Okay, let's go into this. Actually, let's say I started writing that and I don't want to write anymore. I'll just flick that off. I love flicking. So now let's say Paul is saying he's going to be there for dinner tonight. But you know what? I just thought, oh gosh, I really want Paul to bring some. I want him to bring the salad. Okay, I can just tap on Paul, the contact. I'm sorry, this is Brian, not Paul. I tap on Brian Venetian, and if he were online, let's just say he happened to be online, it would show me that he's online with Google Talk. I'd tap on that, and I could send him an instant message. Okay, so it's this is what we call combined messaging. And the device is very integrated. Your email, all your contact information, messaging is all kind of it's all integrated. So now I could go ahead. So it actually looks like he just came online, which is perfect. Yeah. And I tell him, hey Brian, bring the salad. bring salad.
So is that one of the phones
Please.
around here that is Brian?
It may be one of these guys, yeah. So I'd say bring the
What it
salad.
would look like to them if it pops up.
Oh, a notification. Great. Actually, I can show you. Should be able to show you a notification. Right? You'll probably get a calendar event here. Okay, so we said, hey, bring the salad. Now let's say Brian were to instant message me back and say, hey, dude, I gotta run. Text me on my phone. I can't talk. So I'd say, hey, no problem, Brian. I'd simply tap here on the top and send him a text message. Okay, and my conversation stays intact, so I'm not losing the context of what we're talking about, and that's the concept of integrated messaging and combining it. So let's say, what could I tell him? I'd say, okay, so actually I just got here. I just got a calendar event. Okay, it doesn't interrupt what I'm doing, right? So if I just told him to bring the salad, and I'd say, green salad. Green salad, we're having steaks. I don't know, something like that, right? I can send that. Again, I'm not losing the context, and I say, oh, okay, now I've got this calendar event. I want to deal with it. I can contact all the meeting attendees.
That's pretty cool. So it's actually live up above, and while you're waiting.
Absolutely,
that's great.
Absolutely. So it notifies me, and I can respond to that immediately, or I can keep doing what I'm doing. Right? It's my choice.
If you're logged into Gtalk, or I don't know if you said it supports other IM protocols or not, but so if you're logged into one of those, can you, while you're moving around between cards or different forms of messaging, you're staying logged in the background?
To the Google Talk, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.